about to get ready to run a sub 2-hour marathon.
Okay, yeah, I've got this completely wrong. Is that safe to eat? Welcome back to the second Berlin weekly vlog. It is our 1 week anniversary actually of living here. I can't believe how fast it's gone already. It is making me a bit worried for how quickly the whole 3 months is gonna go, but I feel like we're settling into a bit more of a routine now, which is nice, and finding some spots that we like. This morning I'm actually going to a yoga class. Thank you for your recommendations in my last vlog and on my Instagram. A lot of you said to get a class pass or something called an urban sports club membership, which allows you to book classes at lots of different places over the city, and that's what I've done, and I'm going to a yoga class that I found on there this morning. I'm not 100% sure if it's actually taught in English, but I'm just hoping that I've done enough yoga classes over the years to know what's going on, even if it's not in English. Like, sun salutations are surely just sun salutations everywhere. I've just made myself a mushroom coffee before I go, and then I've just got a small breakfast of apple and peanut butter. I've managed to eat half this jar of peanut butter in, I want to say, 3 days, 4 days, but it's so good. And I think then I'm probably gonna go to a cafe after yoga and have a second breakfast and do some work. So yeah, that is the plan. Guys, I've had a bit of a fail. I cycled to the yoga studio. It took me absolutely ages to get here, way longer than I thought it would. And then basically I arrived and I cannot find out for the life of me how to get in. I think it's basically in the courtyard behind this building, but I can't work out how to get into the courtyard. All of the doors are locked in all of the buildings. And basically I've just been running around for so long that the class has actually started now, so even if I did get in, I would be way too late, and it's just never good to turn up to a yoga class super late. So that was a bit of a fail, because now I'm going to be charged for a class that I never attended. But for now, I guess I'll just find a cafe a bit earlier and do some work. This video is very kindly in partnership with Adobe Express, and I specifically wanted to talk to you about some of their new features that are now available. A lot of what I do on social media is all about the visuals of things, whether it's a thumbnail, whether it's the text on a video. You've got to make sure that the content is always super eye-catching, but that can actually be a very long process to plan and execute. So if you're in the same position and maybe you're in a marketing role or you do a lot of creative design and you're looking for a way to enhance your creative workflow, then Adobe Express is the perfect app for you. It's available for use on both desktop and mobile, and it's a really exciting expansion of Adobe Creative Cloud, which also means that it integrates with other apps such as Illustrator and Photoshop. And one of the reasons I love Adobe Express is because it's perfectly set up to create social media content or other marketing materials like flyers or banners, because there's so many professionally designed templates on there, which are always the perfect starting point. There's also royalty-free stock photos and other design assets that you can use to enhance your projects. And even more excitingly, they've recently integrated some AI-powered features. So you can now use AI to generate an image just from your text description, and you can also do the same with text effects. So one way that I found this quite useful is when I'm planning thumbnails. So if I have a specific vision in mind, for example, two female friends walking away in a European city, Adobe Express will then generate an image from that description. So it's a great way to get an indication for how something is going to look before actually committing time to shooting the content, editing it, putting it all together. And I'm also going to quickly show you how the generative AI text effects tool works, because it's so fun. So add some text to your project, whatever you want to say. You can also change the font, the size, and then head to text effects down here. Now you can describe exactly how you want the text to look. So for this thumbnail, maybe let's go with bricks and see what it can do. So it comes up with a few different options at the bottom there. You can just pick the one that you like the best or go back and edit your description. But how fun, and such a cool way to add some uniqueness to your designs. So if you're interested in trying out Adobe Express for yourself, it's free to use on desktop. Then you can click the link down below in my description or scan the QR code that I'll put on screen round about here. Is that safe to eat? I've never seen a purple avocado before, but it doesn't look like it's gone off, it's just purple. Okay, Google says it's fine. So let's hope it's fine. If anyone's wondering what the weather is currently like in Berlin, I feel like you can tell by the state of Sid, it's not exactly summer weather.
I'm not very fond of this weather.
It's honestly worse than the UK here.
It changes like every 2 minutes. It's like, I might rain now, and then I'm not going to.
Because now
and
it's
it just
sunny.
tips you down.
Ich heiße Lydia. Ich buchstabiere L-Y. Okay, yeah, I've got this completely wrong. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to say, I keep saying it in English. How do I say R? Error? We've treated ourselves to some doner kebab for dinner, except obviously we don't actually eat doner kebab. So I've got, what is this that you've got me? Falafel salad and chips?
They spoke to me in German the entire time. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I just tried to say some German words, and at one point they were talking about the sauces, and I went Knoblauch, which I swear is garlic, but they looked at me so confused. So who knows what you've got on there, what sauces?
Kind of garlic.
Because then they just looked at me and went, Alice, and I was like, Alice. And then they just threw on, it's just all of them. So they just threw on like 5 of the sauces. So
what have you got?
the same as we had last time.
Oh, the seitan one.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, it smells good. Good morning. It is Wednesday today, and Sid and I are actually off on a little trip today. We're getting the train to Leipzig because we're going to visit one of my closest friends from my second semester in Copenhagen. She's called Laura, and I can't remember if she's been in vlogs before or not, but we went to Porto together. We did a lot of things in Copenhagen together, so so it's gonna be so nice to see her again because I haven't seen her since we both lived there. But Leipzig is actually pretty close to Berlin. It's only about an hour away on the train, so luckily we've managed to work out some dates that work for the both of us, and we're gonna go stay with her for a night. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to film because we are staying in her family house and I don't want to invade their privacy, and obviously they're being so nice in letting us stay there. But hopefully I can show you a bit more when we're out and about and doing things in Leipzig. I'm not sure what she has planned, but I think it's a mix of seeing things and then just having a nice catch up with her because we've got over a year to catch up on.
To be fair, I understand some of this and it's got pictures, so the pictures help me. But some of the words, I just like, was ist Nahrungsmitteln?
Sid's made a great purchase.
Ich will es wissen! I want to know. I can't understand any of it, but we'll get there at some point. Tiefseefischen. I don't have a clue. Look at, jeez. Wow, look at this girl. She's just about to get ready to run a sub 2 hour marathon.
I am actually about to run the furthest I've ever ran. I've got a 7k run lined up. Right, so should I do hummus and veg? Saturday today. We got back from Leipzig on Thursday and I didn't really do a lot yesterday. The day honestly flew by and all I really did was go for a run. The days here seem to be going so quickly and I feel like I'm not making the most out of them in a way because it doesn't feel like we ever have particularly big plans. We're saving most of the touristy things in Berlin for when we have people visiting because my family are coming to visit in a few weeks time and then Sid's got family visiting in September, we've got friends visiting in September, so we're not doing lots of stuff in the centre until they arrive to avoid doing it so many times over. So at the moment it doesn't feel like we're doing anything particularly exciting and it doesn't feel like I've got anything particularly interesting to share with you. Hopefully these vlogs are still a nice insight into our life here. This morning I'm actually going to head to another yoga class and hopefully actually make it in the door of this one. Hopefully I can find where it is. I'm going to leave so far in advance to make sure that I have time to find it. And then other than that, today I'm going to see if I can find a cafe somewhere near and do some writing. And then I've also booked myself a nail appointment because my nails are very overdue being done. They are so long. back from my big day out and I did manage to get my nails done and I also got my toes done, but the language barrier was particularly hard in the nail salon and I don't know what I ordered in German, but I ended up on a massage chair while I was getting my toes done, which was a very nice experience. But when it turned on, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Because I've never had that like full package experience before. Normally I just get gel on my hands and toes without all of the extras, but I clearly accidentally ordered the extras, so I've just had a very luxurious pedicure. Sid's made dinner tonight. We've actually got HelloFresh in Berlin, but it's a fun translation challenge every evening because obviously the recipe cards are in German. Did you translate it or did you have to use Google Translate?
I read it and then was like, I think it says this, and then we translate it. Half the time I was completely wrong, so this could have turned out very different.
It looks nice though.
As well, I was searching for rucola for ages, which I thought was a cheese, and in my head translating it turns out to be rocket. So
please excuse the sound of the dishwasher in the back. I know that's probably quite loud, but it's Sunday evening and I thought that this would be a nice time to round off the vlog so I can start a new one tomorrow. My camera keeps falling to the side. I'm really sorry if you can notice that. I still really hope that you did enjoy this video and you're enjoying the vlog so far. I'm excited to keep going with them as we explore Berlin more. Hopefully in the next few weeks we will start to do a few more exciting activities as my family come to visit and we have a few friends come to visit. So if you did enjoy, make sure to subscribe and like this video, and also follow my Instagram and my TikTok because I'm posting other content such as day in the life vlogs over there. And I'll see you in the